I have been married to Brian for 2 years. Right after the wedding, we moved into an apartment he said was a great deal from a family friend. We agreed to split rent and utilities 50-50 to keep things equal since we were starting fresh and wanted to avoid money fights. So I've been sending him $700 a month just for the rent this whole time. 3 days ago, at a BBQ, I overheard his mum talking about how it's nice getting rent from Brian's place and how smart they were to keep it in the family. Turns out his mum owned the apartment, and Brian's on the deed too. I had no idea. He never told me. Just let me keep paying rent for 2 years like a clueless roommate. When I confronted him, he said I never asked, and that I'm overreacting because we weren't overpaying. But I feel completely blindsided. It's not just the money, it's the secrecy. I told him I won't keep paying until we talk about a fair setup. Now he's acting like I'm the problem. Story number 2. I know someone who found out after like 5 years of marriage that her husband had had a secret vasectomy while claiming to be on board with having kids and watching her have fertility testing to find out why nothing had happened. He had also gone to work every day of their marriage, only for her to find out after years that he didn't have a job at all. He had a trust fund she knew nothing about. The amount of lies he had told her was staggering. Story number 3. I, 26 FIM, in a 2-year serious and healthy relationship with my 27 MBF. Backstory. We met on Hinge, got serious real quickly. I've always been the type of girl that wanted to grow and build with my partner and evolve into marriage and all. I have been dealt the worst types of relationship. They seem good at the start, but then do the worst of things to me down the line. My first ex, while I was in uni, create an Instagram page, upload a nude of mine, put my phone number in the profile, and shared the profile to class group chats as a payback for me breaking up with him because I found out he slept with my roommate after 1+ years of dating. My last ex, we dated for 3 years, and I found out months before our 3 years anniversary that he had multiple other partners, one of which was an old childhood friend that I lost contact with, then reconnected, and found out he sleeps with her, and tells her we broke up but I keep bugging him. I went through his phone after finding this out from this old friend, and then realized he had so many girls, he would literally be begging to come over to his place so he could cook for them and take them out. Now, to the present, I met my now partner on Hinge. We clicked straight away. The good is still going after 2 years. We live together, have savings accounts, plan out life together, know each other's families. He is aware of my trust issues, and he literally addresses them whenever they come up. For instance, if I doubt his friendship with a girl, or if he seems to be on his phone too much, he would realize my mood change and ask, and I feel safe with him. I tell him, "Hey, I feel like you're on your phone too much," or, "I think this female friend of yours likes you." And he would address it, show me proof on his phone, and we would talk it out till I felt better. I won't lie. There are times when I have gone through his phone behind his back when we first started dating, and up until I stopped, I never found even a reason to think he's cheating or anything of the sort. My trust issues have faded so much over the last 2 years. Now, when we decided to start saving together, we agreed to keep the money with me. The agreed reason, which was more from him, is that I get to be better at handling money, as I am known to be a spontaneous spender. He encouraged me to keep it in my own savings account, as this way, my mind will become stronger with having money. I don't get to spend, but rather just save. We've been doing this for over a year now. He literally collects all his salary, takes out bills and expenses, and sends all of his money to my savings account, and mine goes in too. Now, over a few months of struggle, where I lost my job, I got really dark and unhappy. He would regularly ask me, "Hey babe, how much do we have now?" I would check my bank app and just tell him. But at some point, I calculated the bills wrong and did my deductions wrong. This led to me giving him the wrong amount of how much we would have after deductions, as some of the bills come from me and some come from him. After 4 months of no job, I have started working a month or so ago, which I am grateful for. He never asked to see the account. That's how much trust he has in me. Ever since making that one mistake, I have kept up this lie. I would check my account and then do a quick maths in my head of what we should have based on that one lie I told him, and just tell him we have X amount. Now he does things and plans things based on this supposed amount we have saved. It's getting worse, and I'm scared to say the truth because he is literally the best thing that's happened to me. It would break his heart that I lied and lied for this long. My fear of him being disappointed in me got the best of me, and I have now kept up the lie. I'm known for being the one in my family that screws up, and this also adds to why I hide my imperfections so bad, struggles of a first child. We have his big plans coming up in March, and I am £1,100 short of the money we should have in our savings, and I dread this day as it comes. I have thought of taking out a personal loan and then paying it back now that I'm working, but I just feel like that's digging the grave deeper. It's the only life I've ever told him. We do so well, and we are looking forward to building our life, and I totally see him being my husband and father of my children, and I panic when I think of telling him as I feel like it would damage his trust and belief in me. He commends me of how proud I am of saving well and handling things well.
Story number 4. I'm a 28-year-old female and I had an extramarital affair. My husband and I were having some issues. He was unfaithful and we were not living in the same house. I was angry at him and just felt completely numb and betrayed. Then one day, I met a man, 26M. He was nice and really funny. Let's call him Corin. We went out for drinks, and one thing led to any other, and we had a one-night stand, and we had the most disappointing sex ever. I felt even worse. I meant to go to the pharmacy and get the morning after pill, but couldn't as I found out my grandmother was in the hospital. Then, I eventually forgot about the whole thing. Fast forward 3.5 months. My husband and I started to work things out in therapy. I told him about the affair and we moved on. Our marriage had been stronger and happier. We were enjoying raising our son. And then I found out I was pregnant. The timing coincides with my affair with Corin. I contacted him and notified him after I told my husband. He gave me $500 to have an abortion and gave me a bunch of research about having children by different fathers and scheduled an appointment at the clinic. Said he wasn't ready to be a father and to get rid of it. My husband, being the great guy that he is, supported me in whatever I wanted to do and offered to raise the baby. I couldn't bring myself to have an abortion and kept the baby. He had blocked me on all platforms and I never knew where he lived. I kept all the communication saved. Now my daughter is 2 years old. I bumped into him at the grocery store. He saw my daughter and is now wanting contact. He said that the baby looks like him and is very upset that she exists. I haven't confirmed or denied anything. I have been silent. I feel like such an a-hole.